Right, on to part 3 now. Basically, I'd had more or less 3 studies, and that was when I had to take a hard look at my own life and leave the life behind that I once had, which was getting into rock music. I started getting into Bon Jovi. I started getting really sort of like a big fan of rock music, and John Bon Jovi I started getting a crush on. I started getting on a crush on him. I'll talk about that in a completely separate subject, but all I can say is I started going for a certain guy with a certain look, you know, long haired men with slightly sort of slender facial features, and as John Bon Jovi comes across, doesn't he? He comes across, I suppose, when he had long hair, people labelled him as feminine, but I was starting to go to the meetings straight away. I didn't just study with my sister. The worst thing I did was I went straight back to the meetings, because this wasn't the first chapter in my sister's life either, because we were both brought up in the Watchtower, because my father was a strict Jehovah's Witness. And it was one Sunday morning, I was only about 5 years of age, or 4 even, 4. And on a Sunday morning, he marched straight into our bedroom and he got us to dress up in these party dresses and started polishing our shoes. It's just funny looking at it now. But basically, that was it. He whisked us away to one of the meetings, which went on for 2 hours. And basically, it's just unbearable. It felt like being, whiplashed. I've never ever actually experienced anything like it. We were told to sit in this meeting for 2 hours on hard chairs and listen to a grown-up waffling on about this stuff. Quite adult, frightening stuff. But, I just sat there, and it was like a form of trauma-based mind control. So I don't know, I was just looking for ways to try and get out of being, made to sit here and just listen to this man on a platform really going on. And I was fidgety. I was very fidgety. And because I was fidgety, that was it. My father, he took me around the back and smacked me. So that's it. But what I think might have happened to my sister was actually quite, I think it was actually deliberate. I think somehow the Watchtower, they find people in your life to try and make you go back to what they call the truth. And I think when my sister left school, well, it was actually in school that she met a really handsome man, and basically she fell in love too quickly. But he was absolutely vindictive towards her. He was a narcissistic, chauvinist bully, and she fell in love and got married to him within a year, had a baby within a year, and then got divorced in the next year. So that would have been 1989. She was only 19. And basically that was it. I think that they find people deliberately, a bit like gang stalking, what I'm going to get onto in later subjects. So I'll leave that there and do a part 4.